3-2. The Boston Red Sox pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 5-0. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim put together 10 total hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 7-5. The Cubs allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 4-3. The Rangers got 11 hits overall as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-4. The San Diego Padres combined for a 4-hitter as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 2-0. The Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-0. The Mets grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-2. Christian Yelich swung the bat well with 3 hits as Milwaukee downed the Rockies 4-3. The Diamondbacks totaled 13 hits as a team as they pummeled the Yankees 8-0. The Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-4. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow.
Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Detroit Tigers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
For Detroit,
ready now, Carlos Gonzalez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now 51 degrees at first pitch. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to the right side. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoots out. So fine play there for the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
So striding in, Miguel Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first to take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 27.
So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. And there's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Dickerson's there. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Strike thrower, not afraid to go in and challenge hitters. He's kind of what a manager would like to have. You know what you're going to get with Matthew Boyd. He's not afraid to throw the fastball or his breaking stuff over the plate. Sneaky, really good pitcher.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Jeanette. And that's the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice, too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. Cabrera's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First offering on its way. And they start him out away with a called strike. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Oh, God. I'm looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. We are still scoreless. So coming to the plate, Grayson Grenier. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick him up firing.
Ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 11. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
That is good.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to hit next, a guy who's turned into a big-time RBI man, Scooter Gennett. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And it's fouled away.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's gone 2 for 8. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Boyd.
Into the box, Matthew Boyd, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
To 1-2 now. Stewart on second. Harrison at first with no outs. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Dickerson is there. 2 gone. And in the end, the tag appears to have been a bluff. He's back to second.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cabrera brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Here's the 0-2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Tigers strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Corey Dickerson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stewart giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is taken for a strike right down the middle.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away. So striding forward now, Grayson Grenier. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
The 1-1 misses off the plate. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Sliced hard on the ground, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
The right fielder, number 30, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grenier leads off first with 1 away. And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2 and 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the runner will score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. 15. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Standing in now, Kristen Stewart. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Segura backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Josh Harrison. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Hoskins is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Tigers are out in front, 2-0. So stepping in, Gene Segura back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. Throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Stewart looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
get off me ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, Matthew Boyd. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there, a little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. He pulls this one into right, and he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So 2 are gone now for Miguel Cabrera. First. Pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats